Has anyone ever imagined one of the most famous beaches in Maui totally empty like this? This sand is so strong! Baby, we can't stay on the beach!
This is Hawaii, folks. Aloha.
Aloha from Maui, Hawaii. Wow, coming from Oahu, what a difference we can already tell. Maui seems quieter, no high rises, at least so far, you know, kind of what you expect from Hawaii, at least compared to Waikiki. There are different parts of the island where you can stay. We're in South Maui, where you'll find Kihei and Wailea. We're in Kihei. Actually, it's more southwest, you know, when you look at the map. The west side is generally drier, meaning it doesn't rain as much. That's why many tourists choose to stay here or also in Lahaina over there. And talking about Lahaina, that's exactly where we're starting our day. If you're new here on my channel, nice to meet you and welcome. I'm Renata, I'm a journalist, and in this series I'm showing Hawaii. First it was Oahu, there's an entire playlist dedicated to Oahu. Now it's time for Maui.
You said things could only get better. I need it more than ever, babe.
When you drive towards Lahaina, there's a viewpoint where you have really good chances of seeing whales. Let's see how lucky we are. Truly amazing. These are humpback whales, and it's amazing how you can see them from shore. 8,000 to 10,000 humpback whales come to Hawaii every year between December and May. They come to escape the cold in Alaska and also to give birth.
It's just not fast enough with the camera. Lahaina, first place in Hawaii to do foreign trade. Everything started here.
The city has such an interesting past, but it looks like the weather will change, so we'll keep driving north to see the beaches, and then we come back for lunch. So I'll save the stories for later.
What a crazy weather change. We just arrived here in the most famous beach in the west side, Ka'anapali Beach, and we cannot even enjoy the beach. It got so windy all of a sudden. But at least let me show you the area here. It is full of resorts. It is so beautiful, actually. Look at this one. Everywhere you look. It's very hard to find public parking because the resorts are all over. I came here all ready for the beach, totally dressed for the beach, and the weather has totally changed from one moment to the other. Has anyone ever imagined one of the most famous beaches in Maui totally empty like this? Ooh, this sand is so strong! It hurts! Baby, we can't stay on the beach!
This is Hawaii, folks.
Yeah.
You got a beach and you got rain and wind.
A lot of wind.
Aloha.
All of a sudden.
Hawaii and hurricanes.
But it's not a hurricane. It's not. It just started windy like crazy. What's your plan B?
I'm with you.
You're stuck with me. So what's the plan B?
Whatever you choose.
Really up to me?
Yes.
Okay, let's drive around. We're now arriving at DT Fleming Beach. There's a very convenient and free parking lot over there. And the beach is right here. So cool, so many tables here for picnic, right?
Yeah.
Really nice. And look at that, no wind. No wind at all.
Or rain.
But at least you can stay here and enjoy. No wind. Wow. Who would have guessed? It was just like a 10-minute drive from Ka'anapali Beach. It's a totally different world here. When you leave the beach, you drive for less than a minute, and there's a viewpoint here where you can see two bays, Honolua and Makolea Bay. Side by side, look at this. Here, these are considered some of the best places for snorkeling here on Maui. As a matter of fact, I do have the beach for myself. And yes, it is pretty. Wow, the weather's not good at all today. Here, there's an island, Molokai. You can barely see it. That island has an interesting history. It was an isolation place for everyone that had leprosy. They used to dump people and caregivers over there, and they were forgotten over there. Today you can visit, but only if you fly there, which makes it a very expensive trip. Well, I have here my snorkeling gear, but the ocean is not very inviting today. Not sure it's safe. Yeah, it's probably a really beautiful view when the day is good.
The day's always good with me.
Yeah, the day is always good. I'm with you. Aww.
You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away.
At least the weather like this is good for something, right? With the swells being a little stronger, the waves are hitting the rocks and the water's coming from underneath them. There's a hole over there and the water comes out like a geyser. Remember the one I showed in Oahu? This is much, much stronger. Wow, look at that! You can go down there, you can get closer, but look at the downhill here. Not a good idea to go on a day like today. Sometimes it goes so high, look at that. I think I'll go with mahi mahi. As we can't enjoy the beach, let's enjoy the food. We're back here in Lahaina. There are so many restaurants, so many bars, there's so many options to choose. We ended up here at Paia Fish Market. Being in Hawaii, you gotta have some fish. Here's my mahi mahi. Is it a fish burger?
Yes, mahi.
Mahi, mahi. Good choice then. You look more interested in mine. Wow, this might be the best burger ever. Delicious. This is really good. The fish tastes like yours. I had never tried mahi mahi. I'm loving it. It's so good. I don't know if it's the fish or their seasoning here. It is fantastic. Really good choice, baby. Well done. Oh, look at the potatoes here. How different they prepare. I chose the homemade version. It's totally different. Daniel, try the potatoes. Try the potatoes. So good. Isn't it good? $23 for the main fish dish, about $12 for the burger, and worth every cent. This is Front Street here in Lahaina. It's so full of nice little shops, bars. It's where everything happens, and you want to come for a stroll here. There's a hat store over here. Jurassic Shark. Lahaina is also a historical city. This was the first capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii. As soon as Hawaii was unified, because before every island was independent, there were separate kingdoms with different kings, and there was a king called Kamehameha. He unified all of them, made Lahaina the capital. Here there are several historical constructions, like this beautiful house over here. It was built by missionaries that came here to Maui in the beginning of the 19th century.
Today it's a museum and you can visit. There was also another historical house here, known as the Richards House, where today you find the Spark.
Front Street is located right by the ocean. You can see the ocean in several parts. Lahaina has a history related to whaling. Not a good history, you know. Today everybody protects the whales, but not back then. So imagine a point where 500 ships were docked over here. This is how businesses over here grew. Being in Hawaii, you gotta have also their famous shave ice, right? I got here pineapple and strawberry.
Shaved ice.
Shave ice.
No, shaved
Not
ice.
shaved. Shave ice. Shave ice.
Why no need?
That's important.
Look in that day.
Don't be a haole. I chose, of course, pineapple because it's traditional here in Hawaii, and strawberry because I love. It melts in your mouth. You know when you just have ice in your mouth? I thought it would be like that, but no, it really melts in your mouth. This is so good. Much better than I expected.
All gone.
You're such a kid.
All gone.
So refreshing, perfect for the heat here in Hawaii, even if it's raining.
Hurry, there's people behind you.
Okay. Jeez.
They're holding up the line. GP seal.
Sorry to disappoint, but you can't swim today.
The pool.
The pool, yeah. Look at this, baby, a hat store.
Yes.
Oh, I may need to increase my hat collection here. I get my good looks from my aunt.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. Perfect gift for my niece.